Hey everybody, it's Coup d'etat with another tutorial for you. Sorry in advance, as you can hear I got the heater going on in the background, so sorry about that. But in the meantime, moving on, I'm going to teach players how to tag mass incoming in a game called Tribal Wars. For those of you that don't know what it is, www.tribalwars.net. It's a great game, check it out. I made this tutorial for my tribe mates, and here we go. You're going to need a couple of tools for this to work, and first things first is you're going to need Opera Browser. And you can't just get the newest version of Opera Browser because it doesn't work. Reason being, it doesn't allow you to set custom hotkeys. So, for step one, you have Opera. You need to get an early version. The version I have is version 12.1 or 12.15, and that has all the custom hotkeys set up for you and whatnot else. Then you need to actually set your hotkey. So with that, you go to your little Opera tab up here, Settings, Preferences. Go to the Advanced tab, hit Shortcuts, Opera Standard Modified, and you want to edit that. Now what you're looking to edit here is just a simple tab switcher, something where with a single key you can switch from the tab you're on to the next tab in the list. And the way I searched for it was just to type tab and found the command I was looking for, and I ended up setting it to my number 2 key. So when I press number 2, it immediately switches to the next tab, switch to the next page like it says right here. So with that set, as you can see, I'm on my page right now. I got 297 incoming. Let me go ahead and fix that. Alright, I got 296 incoming now. Now you can see I've already identified a bunch of attacks. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to sort this by attack ID. For that you need the attack ID. I got 2 separate ones, but this is the one I need. Script, which I have provided to my tribe in the forums. For anybody who is not in that would like this script, send me a mail and I'll send it, and I'll go ahead and copy it and send it to you. So what it does is it's basically giving you the attack ID of all the attacks that you have incoming. You want to sort this by what was sent from most recent to the latest that it was sent, and it's going to order the attack IDs, by number. So here you are. As you can see, I've identified most of them already, but I do have a bunch of attacks down here that I've yet to identify. So the next item that you're going to need is something called snap links for Opera. And what this is going to let you do is, first thing that shows up on Google is snap links. What this is going to let you do is create a box, possibly, if this lets me. Come on. You know what? I can do it over here. It'll let you create a selection box so that you can select multiple links at one time. This is very important because when you do this, what it's going to do is Opera's going to open a new tab for each one of the links you've selected, as you can see up here. As you can see, they've all been opened. They're all on the page, identifying, for the information for the attack. So you've got that. You've got your whole list of attacks coming in here. And now you need the second script, which is a tagger script. And what that's going to do is that it's going to allow you to rename these automatically. You click on the tagger script, and as you can see, based on the time, it could be a RAM or it could be a noble. Can't be anything else, because anything else would take less time than 27 hours. So it's going to be a RAM or a noble, this particular attack. And if you know how to identify when an attack was launched based on its attack ID, this will become insanely easy to identify which one of these it could possibly be. Another thing is if you happen to be online when the attacks are sent, this becomes insanely easy because it's obviously going to be the top one listed. Anyway, you go through to each one and you switch tabs and hit tagger for each one. So we'll do that real quick. There we go. So now they've all got this little menu up for you. And at that point, it's just literally a matter of hitting OK on whichever one you've identified it to be. Like in this case, this one's probably a RAM, but I'm not going to mess with it until I have a chance to actually look at it. And you would hit OK, and it would rename this to RAM, like in this particular case, RAM Rysharks 576405, and you know, the date and time and so on and so forth. And it's going to tell you what it is, or rather the speed that it's moving at, I should say, the player identified as attacking you, the village that he's attacking you from, and the date that it's supposed to arrive. So that's it. Once you've done that, you have identified each attack, you hit OK, and it will automatically rename the individual attacks like so. As you can see, I got a noble train sitting up here. I actually have 2 more noble trains that I got to go ahead and tag. This one here is a noble train, and then I got one more that I saw earlier. Yeah, here's the other one. Alright, and you only want to do about 40 or 50 of these attacks at a time. Any more and you're likely to crash your browser or totally just wonkify your internet, and you don't want that. So once you've done that, rather than going through and hitting the X on all of these, just go back to your first tab, right click it, and just hit close all but active, and it's going to go ahead and wipe the entire list for you so that you can go on to the next set of attacks. And you just basically go through and identify each attack as you go through. So like I said, anybody that wants the scripts that's not part of my tribe, feel free to go ahead and send me a message in YouTube. I'll be more than happy to send you the scripts. And I hope this has been able to help somebody, because it sure as hell helped me out. So thanks a lot for watching.